Yeah, sorry about not giving the usual 5 minutes thing, but can I rush this? So, hello everyone. Welcome to this. So, hello everyone. Yeah, welcome to another session of casting Alchemy League Season 9. So, today, as you can see, we're going to be casting the Otter one against Empire. This is going to be live, so I'm just going to wait for the Captain's mode. Where is it? There it is. I'm just going to wait for them to give me the okay for the draft. Well, it's just going to be a safe draft anyway, because again, it's Alchemy League Season 9, so it's played on... Oh wait, I'm not showing you the... Ugh! Noobcaster. Come on. Yeah, now it's showing. Okay, perfect. So, Season 9, we're just going to wait for them to give me the... links eventually. Because there are no links now. I don't think they're doing the... Yeah, they're not doing the draft yet. Can I do the slideshow now? Yes, I can. I do have it. So I think I'm just going to cast this, and then if we can manage, I'll stream my POV as I play Chellboard in Alchemy League. Sorry, not Alchemy League. In the Chosen Ones, Season 3. Which is this one. Oh, there are other people playing that. Oh yeah, we got the draft link. Here we go. Okay. Thank you, Otter. Have fun. So, while they start the whole thing. Actually, no, I don't need to go in AOE Insights. Let me see. I always forget how to do this. This is sprint 1, so there should be no spoilers. Is it with this one? Yes, it is. So now here we can see the sitting. So Empire is seed 19, so he is... Actually, Otter is higher seed. Yeah. Otter is higher seed, okay. So... yeah, they haven't started yet, so that's fine. Okay, so Empire, he's currently 1600, but he does have a highest of 1800. He's a player from Colombia, and he's from the Numa clan. He's not a newcomer to the league. I think he's been for us, what, 3 seasons? Maybe 4. So definitely not a newcomer, but Otter, his opponent, who is a 1500 with the highest of 1700, is a veteran of the league. He has played every single season aside from Season 2, which was not played on custom maps. It was played on standard maps. So I guess that's the reason why he skipped it, or maybe he just didn't have the time to play. I don't know. But yeah, Otter should have more experience when it comes to these settings. Again, it's hyper random, so we don't know until we get into the game. Okay, let me check. Oh, I'm not dropping frames. That's nice. Okay, so Otter goes ahead and bans. Oh, he's going for random bans. Yeah, that's fine. Is he going to go for random picks as well? Because I did that against Kirei Dastrik, because he did the same. So, admin bans, we got the usual 5. So it's Cumans, Sicilians, Franks, Italians, and Vikings. Otto actually thinks about the second ban, which is going to be Byzantines. Huh. Ooh, Empire starts off with Persians. They're a strong civ. There is a snipe, so it's quite likely that Otter is going to be sniping them. Otter immediately goes for Mongols and Saracens. These are two very Otter civs. Saracens, they are his favorite civ, if I'm not mistaken. And Mongols, he tends to either pick them or ban them in Alchemy League from what I've seen. Okay, Empire going for very adaptable civs. So Persians, Malians, and Lithuanians, amazing bonuses when you don't know what the map is going to look like. Mongols, if this was Mega Random, then Mongols would be amazing because of how often you have Hunt on Mega Random, and well, because of the bigger line of sight on the scout. So you can just scout around the map and have a better have an idea of what the map looks like faster than your opponent does. So that's nice. Saracens, as I said, well, Otter's favorite civ. That market bonus makes them very adaptable as well, so it's nice for hyper random. Georgians, amazing start, so you can pretty much play on every kind of map. Oh, I love Empires. Empire's draft looks like my draft, one of my drafts. The Huns are amazing on hyper random, super adaptable. So what is Otter going for? Japanese, okay, there tends to be water, so I can see that. I would probably go Romans now, if I'm Otter. Either Romans or Khmer, I think. Yeah, one between Romans, Khmer, and Bengalis. Sorry. No, not Bengalis. Armenians. Okay, so Otter going for the mule card civs. Malay was still available. Yeah, I would have gone Malay probably. Romans, Malay, Portuguese was still on the table. Portuguese is another very adaptable civ, especially if you end up with a generation with lots of berries, which I haven't seen as often. Gods, okay. I mean, you're going to be playing a maximum of 3 games. I don't know if they're going to be playing 2 or 3. They didn't tell me anything about it, but yeah, you don't need more than 3 civs. You just get a 4th just in case you want to do some mind games, but it's a random pick, so I don't think there's going to be too many mind games there. Quite the cavalry heavy picks from Empire. Well, aside from Gods. I mean, Gods can play cavalry in Castle Age. They just go downhill in Imperial Age. They do get Hussar. They're missing the last armor, but they do get Hussar, which is nice. And then, yeah, Huns, Lithuanians, and Malians can all go for cavalry, but then they have other options. So Huns, they have the CA option. Malians, they have the infantry option. And Lithuanians have the trash option. No, they do not get Arbalester. Do they? No, they don't. Let me check in game. They don't, right? No, because I think the only civ getting... Well, not the only civ, but... where are they? Why can't I find them in the list? Yeah, they do not get Arbalester. Yeah, the only civ which gets both Arbalester and Paladin fully upgraded is Magyars. There are other civs getting Paladin and Arbalester. Byzantines do, for example, but they are missing some upgrades on the Paladin, namely Bloodlines and Blast Furnace. And that's it. I don't think there's another civ which gets both Arbalester and Paladin. Right? Yeah, Teutones don't. Spanish don't. Persians don't. What's another paladin civ? Huns don't. Franks don't. Cumans don't. Yeah, I don't think there's any other civ which gets both Arbalaster and Paladin. Yakels do not get Arbalaster. Yeah. Okay, so now we're just waiting for the... Okay, yeah, we got the game code. Now, I don't know if they're in the lobby yet. Let's see. Also, let me change. Yeah. Have they started? No. Salinaro. Always playing. Yeah, they're still in the lobby. But I mean, there isn't too much planning to do, right? Because it's hyper random, so I'm guessing they'll just jump into the game straight away. Refresh. Oh, have they started? No? Still in the lobby. Yeah, this is the worst part about casting live. You have to wait for the games to actually start instead of just loading them up when you're casting Rex. Like when you're casting Rex. Speaking of which, when is the new patch coming out? Because that's going to be breaking the... That's going to be breaking the Rex. I mean, sure, they're going to be releasing new saves and whatnot, but... February 17th. Okay. So in about 2 days, okay. So I still have tomorrow available to cast recordings from Alchemy League. Okay, that's good to know. Have they started? Yeah, they have. Yep. Oh, and there's 1 minute and 30 of idle. Of delay, sorry, not idle. Why was I thinking about idle TC time? Yeah, anyway, so we have Japanese against Malians. That's an interesting matchup. Okay, so let me start up capture rate in the meantime. Still 45 seconds to go. So, okay, I do prefer Malians here. Overall. Until you get to the late game. Do I still... Malians do get bomber cannons, which is nice. They do get bomber cannons and hand cannons. Japanese get hand cannons. They do not get bomber cannons, but they don't. They do get Arbalester. Nah, it's gotta be Malians in late game, right? You've got better cavalry. Overall, I don't know about better siege though. Okay, I'll switch to capture age. Yeah, it is. It did load, so... Huh? Ah, yeah, I'm not showing... Yeah, I clicked the wrong one. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so... Ooh, this is nice. Do they have... Yeah, they do start with a galley. Wait, is Otter trapped? No, right? No, because he went around, okay. It is not trapped. So they start with a galley, which could be huge if they run into each other here. Okay, just passing. So this is going to be even bigger than when you start with a fire, because if you win the galley fight here in Dark Age, you can deny a dock from your opponent. Fires don't really deny docks, because the fire is going to hit the dock instead of the villager, but galleys can definitely deny docks. Oh wait, boarding boat? What? Oh, they have no attack. So they look like a galley, but they do not deal damage. Oh, and they started with the scorpion. So Otter pushing the deer with the scorpion. Empire going for the boar instead. Quite standard amount of food on that boar. What about the deer? Yeah, standard amount on deer as well. That's a lot of gold. Standard amount of gold. Oh yeah, this isn't... Yeah, pretty standard amount of berries as well. What about wood? Yeah, in terms of resources, this isn't too crazy, right? Because you have... Yeah, you have 11 tiles of gold. All in one spot, so you get your usual 7+4 in a single spot. And the amount of gold is quite similar to what you normally get. Okay, Otter going for a hybrid build, as he should. So I take that back. This cannot attack, so you're not going to be able to... Wait, it does have range, though. I don't get it. Wait. Okay, it's my first time seeing this. But... Does this unit get attacked the moment you garrison units in there? It doesn't have the... It doesn't say if you can garrison units, yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, no, TC says you can garrison 15 units in there. This one doesn't. Is Otter going to dock? He's got 5 on wood, which is what you expect from a hybrid build. And he's Japanese, but he's not going out to dock. He is now, but that's late. And he killed the gazelle with the scorpion. Yeah, this is why you should be using the follow command instead of clicking by the unit when you push it. Yeah, he's going out with a... Okay, no. Just a gather point. Yeah, this is super late for... No loom! Run! He does have some wood banked, so it's not the end of the world. Also, this is 0... I mean, they have minimum range, so you can just rush it with vills. It's 11 attacks, so you... I think you can get there in time with a bill to rush it down, because you can tank 2 hits and you'll die to the 3rd. If you micro a little bit... Ooh, Otter is going to repair. I like that. But yeah, Empire is going to micro. Otter, he made a dock, but he's not making fishing ships because he's focused on this. Empire already on 2 fishing ships. And this is doing nothing because, well, it's an attack. Empire about to lose the Scorpion. He sent a wheel forward himself to repair it. Otter just thrash it with wheels. Send like 2 wheels there and kill it. They're going to run out of gold. Eventually. Otter is out of gold. So he can no longer repair this. Empire, well, Empire does not know about that. Yeah, Otter will lose the Scorpion here. He just realized he cannot repair it. Oh, okay. He's baiting the shots with the will. Okay. Okay, Otter now has the advantage. Do keep in mind Empire can repair though. So, there's that. And Empire... Is he up to feudal? Okay, no. The amount of food was pretty low, so I thought he was up to feudal, but no. Okay, Empire is out of gold as well. 18 against 22. Yeah. Okay, yeah, they both back down. They don't want to risk it. Second dock now for Empire. There's no shorefish, so sending the whale out is not as efficient as it usually is. Empire on 4 fishing ships, going for 4 more. Otter just parked his his boarding boat over here to make the fishing ships a little bit less efficient, but I mean Empire can just move his fish over here. Overall, Otter has a better spot for fishing, and he's up to fuel. Empire is quite far away from there. And the reason Otter is up to feudal is that he sent a lot of whales to berries. Empire has not touched his berries. He made a mill here to take the deer. Otter pushed that, so... yeah, Otter should be able to have that dock up by the time he gets to feudal. And I think he's going to be able to kill the fish quite easily here. Yeah, I don't think Empire will be able to click feudal by the time Otter gets there. That's how ahead Otter is right now. So, score is kind of lying. I mean, it is not when you look at the amount of fishing ships that Empire has. But position-wise... Ooh, it's a monk ship. It converts. Okay. That's interesting. Otter going for fires. Yeah, I guess it's a fire ship map. And yeah, look at that. Empire nowhere close to clicking up to feudal age. Again, this is insane for Otter. Also, Otter is now on gold. So is Empire, but that means that Otter is going to be able to repair the Scorpion. He should. But yeah, Empire will lose the... Yeah, Empire will lose the fish. And then Otter can just add some more fishing ships. There isn't that much fish over here, so I don't know if you should be adding more fishing ships. Ooh, the fire gun in Woodalud. Okay, it doesn't regenerate, despite the fact that it has a hero. What's that? Sprite? It doesn't regenerate. No, that's not a sprite. What is it? Icon. That's the word. Okay, Otter is just going to wall up. Rush the Scorpion. Otter. 4 veils on the Scorpion. Let's go. Come on. Okay, we got Loom. And we have a pause. Okay. Also, I heard a conversion, so... Okay, the conversion came from Otter. Yeah, he took an enemy fish ship with his own boarding ship. He actually took 2, okay. So Otter could potentially just convert the fusion ships and use the fires to take down the docks now. Okay, we have a pause. Let's see in-game if they are saying anything. Okay, so apparently Otter is having audio issues. And they should be... Yeah, there we go. Okay, we have militia on the field now. Well, I mean, there's going to be militia on the field from... Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Just rush it. Yeah. Maybe pull the 2 weak fields back. You don't need them. Woolulu? No Woolulu. Okay. I wonder if the boarding ship can convert veils as well. Because monks can convert both land units and ships without needing any specific technologies. So I wonder if this can convert a veil. Probably not. But still. And Otter is about to click up to Castle Age. Oh, he doesn't have the second building though. Yeah, he's going to get to 100... 800 wood. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's Man-at-Arm coming. Otter... Yeah, he will lose the Scorpion to that, but he'll know. He sold this stone, so he cannot stone wall this or make a tower. But he should have enough time to just... Yeah, small wall around your resources. Does he have a barracks? He does. Is he going to drop in archery range? Is he going infantry defense? Or did he forget he already got a barracks? Okay, that's a nice tower for Empire. Does Empire know about those vills? Don't think he does. Well, he will now. And Otter will see the tower as it starts to go up. Yeah, he forgot about already having a barracks. He's now going for the archer range. Yeah, and he sold the stone, so he'll not drop a defensive tower himself. Oh, wait, he doesn't know about the tower. Ooh. That's going to be a surprise. He's got gold over here, so that's not too bad. He went out with these vills. Does he have some gold here on the left side? He doesn't. Oh no, he does. Okay, so he could just go around here with the vills and go look for... is that tower that bad? I think you just delete the house and rush the tower with the vills, right? And you sit underneath it with the archers as well. Yeah. Yeah, now he's going CA. I like that. Yeah, just sit underneath it. Do we have fletching? Yeah, we have Balkan coming in even. Yeah, that's fine. Tower will go down and Otter will still have gold access. He also took complete control of the sea. He has 6 fishing ships, which should be enough with this amount of food. You can just eventually add some traps if you want to. Oh wait, tower stays up, okay. And Empire is staying on man-at-arms, okay. I mean, these are Malians, so you get extra pierce armor. He already got the first armor upgrade. They will get to +3 now that he gets to Castle Age. And Otter probably being a little bit too hasty with his CA. Yeah, just go there. Just go there, you'll mess up some TA and you should be fine here. Longsword upgrade even. Ooh, immediate squires to be able to catch up to the CA. Yeah, I like that. I was about to say, just drop a TC there to be safe. There's a lot of gold on the mines, so he should be okay. Now the problem here would be if the number of longswords gets out of hand for Empire. A single longsword there is going to make a massacre. No second armor in yet. Doesn't really have the economy for it. Double TC. Yeah, the amount of farms is not too... Oh, being maybe a little bit too hasty. Yeah, you don't care. You're Malians. That's still open. Okay. That's open. Otter. 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 Otter, please. Okay. Okay, forward siege. I guess this is going to be Rams from Empire. That's still open, but it's unlikely the swords will go all the way around here. Otter stopped making CA, which I don't like. He's thinking about going for his own infantry, but he doesn't really have the eco right now to sustain production. And I mean, granted, Japanese infantry is going to be better in melee fights compared to the Malian, because Malians don't really have extra armor and the Japanese attack faster, but yeah, you're behind in numbers, you're behind in upgrades. That's not doable. No, I don't think that's the right call. Probably CA and Siege was the call here to survive. Otter might be cooked here. Yeah, he calls the GG. Was Arson in? Yes, it was. So Empire takes game 1. Kind of a shame, because I think Otter was ahead for most of it. He just let the... Yeah, he just let everything snowball on him. So... biggest mistake was probably selling stone. I mean, do you really need to do that? You know you're ahead. I mean, you should know you're ahead, because at 15 something your opponent is still not in Castle Age. You're just going to kill water. I mean, you might be thinking, oh, he's going fast castle, and I mean, he's Malian, so you might be thinking, oh, he's going fast castle, battles, so I cannot stay too long in Feudal Age. I get that, but I don't know. I think the moment you see the infantry, when was it? Right here. Okay, yeah. At this moment you see the infantry, I think you sell your soul, you buy 200 stone, and you just drop a tower on your gold, and you're fine. Also, forgetting he already had a barracks was not ideal, because then he wasted 175 wood, which could have been a second rifle range straight away. Was there any need to make archers on the way up? Probably not. You're 50 seconds away from Castle Age. I think you just go straight into CA, right? And then you add siege behind. But yeah, that's tough. Easier said than done. Especially easier said when you're looking from outside and you know everything. Okay, so Yeah, Otter was way ahead with his timings. Not as much ahead in for Castle Age, couple of minutes, but yeah, Feudal, he was ahead by 3 minutes. I mean, even if his opponent was going FC, that's very late for Feudal Age. So he should have noticed there was something bad wrong with his opponent's build. So, did he send me the link for the second? He did, but I don't know if they're in the game yet, so. Let's go back to the game. Let's see. Yeah, they're still in the lobby. But they should be starting any moment now. Okay, so let's go back to the draft for a moment. So, what did they use? Okay, they used Japanese, and Otter lost with those. Empire went for his second pick with the Malians. So I'm guessing... Huh. Oh, would you look at that? A bot in chat. Haven't had those in a while. Yeah, anyway. Is Empire going for Lithuanians next? Because, I mean, he went for his second pick. It wouldn't surprise me if he went for his second now. Or even the third, right? Because he took game 1. Again, I don't know if they're playing 2 or 3 games. Probably just 2. If you're playing 2, I think you go Lithuanians here. If you're playing 3, you probably go Huns and keep Lithuanians for your third game. I don't know. We'll see. Have they started? Yeah, I think they did. Yeah, they started. Oh, I just noticed the bot name, Legendary Piglet. That's they do have good fantasy for those names. I'll give them that. Okay, so game 2. Okay, no, he's going for his second pick. That makes sense. So Lithuanians, and it's going to be Saracens for Otter. Okay. I'll judge depending on the map, but in a vacuum, I probably prefer Saracens in this matchup. But it really depends on the map. Oh. Okay. So, they both start with young Jadwiga. I mean, she's called Jadwiga, but yeah, we all know this is Joan the Maid. And, whoa. So it's basically Oasis. Okay. Well, if it's Oasis, I think I prefer Saracens. Yeah, I think I do prefer Saracens in this situation. Boar has a lot of food, but you only get 1. You only get 1. These are not pushable. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, they're not... Oh, they are the sheep chicken, if you will, because they have the little color. Okay. Yeah, because you also got them over here. Yeah, just one boar. If you can push the deer with the maid, then you should be fine. How much wood on this? Ooh. Those are low on wood. Okay. So it's basically oasis, but there's no water in the middle. So camping with cannon galleons is not an option here for either player. We got another generation with the gold clumped up in a single pile. But then you have extra gold and stone, especially. That's a lot of stone. I mean, one tile gives you a castle, basically. So that's 8 castles worth of stone right there. What about the one in the main base? Yeah, that's pretty low. This one isn't. Oh. Otter trying to kill the woman. Oh, he gets her. Okay. That's huge. Yeah, that's huge because now Otter has basically one scout to, well, scout, and one scout to push the deer. Empire doesn't, and he's scouting with this one, so he's not going to be able to be pushed. He's not going to be able to push these ostriches. Otter could just be annoying with one of the scouts and attack the house. She does have attack. Does she have? Yeah, no bonus damages whatsoever. But I mean, houses, they do have -2 in Dark Age. You would be hitting from downhill though, so you would have to go all the way around here, but then you become an easy target for the vills. They have a lot of HP compared to a normal scout, and they regenerate. So even with Loom... Yeah, even if Loom is in, these could be... If they found a villager alone, these could be a nice threat to the villager. Is Otter not going... Oh no, he went for this woodline, okay. Well, he knows about that one, right? Yeah, he does. Yeah, I think if you're Otter, you can just play feudal here. Feudal archers. They're Saracens, you're going to be able to break through quite easily. Just go for that. No need to overthink this. Ooh, Otter might be able to take the second here as well. Okay, no, but he'll force him away. Yeah, he'll force the Jadwiga away. An Empire is up to feudal, but so is Otter. So this should be fine for our German aquatic mammal. I don't know how else to define him. But yeah, the fact these trees do not have that much wood on them to begin with is not going to be good for Otter because he didn't go for the big wood line. So he will have to relocate quite fast. I don't think they get stronger in feudal like scouts do. They shouldn't. Okay, Otter taking the hill. Ooh, and in doing so, he sees the barracks. No flag on the barracks, so he is not going to be expecting militia, and there's no militia. Barracks coming up for Otter. Is it going to be up in time? I think it will. And then I guess there's going to be an archer follow-up. Actually, no. No villagers on gold. Oh. Now we have them. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be archers from Otter. Is it? Yeah. Archers from Otter. Does he know about the archer range from his opponent? He does. He does. That's nice. Can he find some? Yeah, he's not going to find a kill, but this is idle time. Just run. Yeah, run with that one. And the best part about this unit is that it regenerates, right? So you're not going to get the kill, but you can definitely idle, back up, back off for a little while, and then come back with your unit basically healed up. Oh, I thought for a moment Empire was going to try and trap the Yadvigas. Okay. So single range, archers coming out. Archers coming out for Empire as well. Otter, be careful not to lose the Yadviga. Oh, this one is fully healed now. But yeah, she shouldn't be able to kill those. They don't deal that much damage to each other to begin with. So by the time you hit her again, she will have regenerated. Oh, run away, Otter, 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 Otter. Loses one woman. He got greedy there. He thought he could kill one, but yeah. I mean, you knew about the archer range, sure. So, second... Oh, no. It's a blacksmith from Otter. He's not going to be able to afford fletching. Yeah, no, actually he will. Yeah, he will afford that fletching. Will he? Drop off the gold. Yeah, there we go. Fletching. There it is. No fletching yet for Empire. Otter's... Oh, Otter chooses to go out. I would have probably waited. No, it's fine. Okay, it's going to be fine. There's a skirm for Empire, but no fletching from him. Oh, that's a bad engagement for Otter. He might be able to kill the woman. No. That's annoying. And he loses the archer. Yeah, he focused too much on Yadviga. Wait, did he think he would win the game if both Yadviga died? Yeah, they don't count as a... Yeah, they don't count as a king, so... An Empire... Yeah, he's not going for fletching, but for the time being, he doesn't really need it, right? He's ahead in numbers. He's got Lithuanian skirmishers, so you can just close in the distance without having to worry too much about... Oh... Really? Really? At the same time, though, no fletching, so villagers... They're not going to take too much damage from those. Oh, gates from Otter. Yeah, he's just pulling away the Wickvilles. As I say that, he's going to lose a Wickville. Yeah, this is amazing for Empire. He's focusing a lot on this, so... As you can see, he's got a lot of wood banked up, but he is ahead by 6 villas now. Otter with 1 minute and 30 seconds of idle TC time. He is Saracens, and he's showing us that. Because he just sold the stone. I'm guessing he'll just slap more villas on gold and just go up to Castle Age with that. And use the castle timing. Yeah, there we go. Empire doesn't have a market. Yeah, he's getting the market now. So he's just going to sell the wood and the stone, I suppose. Oh, Otter killed the... Or rather, Empire killed the second Yadviga from Otter. And Otter will click up. Just waiting for the food. Couldn't kill the Vil, but I guess he's just going to drop off the food and go up to Castle Age with that. The question is, what do you do in Castle Age? Are we going to see a stable? I wouldn't mind to see a stable. Oh, Empire even going for Wheelbarrow. So he's going to stay a bit longer in Feudal Age. Otter, I think if you drop a stable and you open with a couple of knights, you could find some damage. And the moment your opponent gets to Castle Age, you can just add camels. You need map control though. Because there's 2 relics right here, and Empire is Lithuanians. Yeah, that's the stable. Yeah, I would have liked if 4 was stable to just get your units out faster, but I guess you didn't want to risk his opponent noticing that and knowing about the switch. An Empire here is quite nicely walled. Otter is Saracens, so if he decided to stay on archers, he could probably break through this. But no, he's switching to knights. Ew, oh, even double stable, okay. Okay, Empire is banking a lot of wood, and is not microing. Oh, he killed 2 skirmishers, that's fine. He's not microing much, so I guess he just wants to drop double TC as soon as it goes up to Castle Age. Guess he'll drop a TC on the stone and on that gold. Make a monastery and just fight for relics. Also even getting the 2nd armor. I don't think you need that at the moment. You eventually want that, but your opponent is not in Castle Age, so you're not going to have to deal with crossbows or Botkin. And that's a pretty expensive tech. That's, what, 3 knights worth of resources? So I'd probably rather see 3 more knights, and then eventually you get that. So I think at the moment you need numbers instead of upgrades. Yeah, just run out. He's probably going to be able to kill those before the upgrades come in. Yeah, these 3 knights now kill everything. Yep. Yeah, Empire is not even going to bother upgrading them, because he knows they're cooked. Okay, he's going for knights himself. And Otter is going to be quite happy about that, because now he can just make camels. Is Otter... Oh, he didn't notice. That's huge. But I guess you should be expecting a knight switch, right? If you click on the skirmishers and you see no ranged upgrades, okay, yeah, now you're still stable. And now you start making camels. I mean, you could potentially... Ooh, Otter gets in. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, this is going to be a massacre. It's going to be a massacre. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kill everything. That's a lot of Vills dead. Ooh. Can you get that one? Oh, come on, really? He's not going to get on that gold, but he's ahead in knight numbers. He's ahead in upgrades. Still no bloodlines for Empire. Still no armor, just the first attack upgrade. Otter has both bloodlines and two armor upgrades. Yeah, I was about to say, I wouldn't mind seeing light cap from him now that he sees 2 monasteries. That's good. That's good. I think you also need a monastery yourself just to secure these 2 relics. I mean, this one, he's going to get it. No question about it. But you need to try and get that one, because your army is over here. So you're not really controlling this one. You need to get it ASAP. So Empire is eventually going to get a big advantage eco-wise. Oh, are these trapped? Delete them. Delete them. Oh, never mind. Okay, he's going to break through here. And now we have Light Cav on the way. No, no, no. Why Otter? Okay. Yeah, just get out with these. And take down the monastery, honestly. Yeah, Otter needs monks of his own. Oh, wait. Oh! Oh! Yeah, dude, that's an even better idea. No, 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 no. I don't think you can... Can you? No, you cannot. If you can snipe the monks, then sure. Oh, actually... Ooh, 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 that's huge. He's not... Ooh, Empire is not focusing the light cav. He's losing all the monks. Oh. Yeah, Otter can get this castle up. Castle will go up. Not many vills survived. Empire going for a tower. That tower is not going to be enough. Otter, you need to small wall your vills. So, in such a way that Cav cannot delay them even more. Yeah. Castle should go up. No way. No way he denies this. Come on. Come on. No, it's going to get denied. Honestly, send more. Send more vills. Send more vills. No, just one is not going to be enough. Yeah, the issue there was that Otter sent the vills through together with his units. So sure, the vills took away some of the focus from the enemy units, so... His units did not get attacked. Heroville? No. Yeah, the moment he saw his opponent's units, he should have just kept his vills over here. Take the fight, because he was going to win that, especially when he managed to snipe the monks. And then you send the vills. Because then you have way more vills available to you. Don't convert that light cav. Okay. Yeah, Otter is just going to send more vills. That castle will eventually go up. He still has that tile. Oh, crap. I was about to say, he still has that tile available to him. I mean, you can just take down that castle with units. Yeah, sorry, that gate with units. Same for the other one behind. That gate behind has 127 HP. You can just take it down. And I mean, despite the fact that Otter lost all of those vills, he still had him vills, because he's raining hell out of his opponent. Yeah, Otter got this. I mean, he's ahead already the moment the castle goes up, and it will go up now, because Empire has nothing to deny that with. If Otter can attack that single gate with his vills, I mean, he can still get in here, so... Yeah, Otter will attack the gate. It's vills, so they get bonus damage against buildings. Yeah, castle goes up, and that's GG. Yeah, Otter will win this. Yeah, now you can even take that gold if you want to now. Take down the tower. Yeah, Empire calls the GG. Okay, so Otter ties that one up. 1-1. Very nice showing. Yeah, I was a little bit afraid there. When was the moment? Yeah, right here. Just send the vills back for a moment. Because right now you have 10 vills. Yeah, you already lost 2 vills. And they got weakened, right? So if he just stayed back with vills there, I think the castle goes up right now, and he doesn't have to send more afterwards. I'm glad that Otter did not feel discouraged the moment the castle got denied, because many people would call the GG right there, right? But he realized, oh, I still have army. I can just go run around, kill vills. I don't care if this one doesn't go up. It will eventually go up, so let's keep making units. I still have an eco. He doesn't. So yeah, I'm happy he didn't give up. But yeah, I think right here so let's say you put the vills over here, you send the army forward. You know your opponent is eventually going to overextend and try go for the vills, so you can get free hits in. And you can snipe the monks with the light cav, and you're fine. But yeah. Okay, is there going to be game 3? There is. Okay. Okay, they have already started, so let's jump straight into that one. It is going to be Armenians for Otter against Goths for Empire. Do I change? Yeah, let's change scene just to show you. Okay, so Otter tied this one up. He has a chance to win this 2-1. Again, depending on the map, Armenians, they should defend the wonder. Wait. Sorry. Okay, so we start with one. It says defend the wonder. Do you actually lose if you lose this one? I mean, does having the wonder name defend the wonder work like that, or? Huh. Okay, what's the food on this? Oh, that's a lot of food. It's especially good for gods. So, quite the Arabia looking map. Resources. They're not scarce, they're decent. Oh, that's very low on gold. That's normal, but that's very low. Oh, and they start with the halberdier instead of a scout. So, yeah, this can be attacked by wildlife. Well, and actually, that's amazing for Otter, the fact that they started with the halberdier. the Armenian team bonus coming into play. Nice. Very nice. And I mean, Empire is going to fight off the bear and the wolf, but that took a lot of HP from his halberdier. If he's not careful and runs into the TC, single volley might be able to kill it. I think it's going back. I wonder if Otter notices that. Oh, this could be back. If that halberdier gets attacked by the brown bear as well, it might be toast. Okay, so the bear is going to take 3 hits to kill the halberdier. Sorry, 5 hits, not 3. And the same goes for the halberdier, but the halberdier is faster than the bear. So yeah, it's going to be able to outrun it. So it should be fine. There's another bear down there. Holy crap, what's the line of sight on that? That's a huge line of sight. Okay, yeah, he's going back to the TC. Oh, dead animals count as line of sight. I had no idea. Garrison? Garrison and kill the bear? Yeah, there we go. So it's only when they have food on them. Okay. That's interesting. So you have no vision of your opponent's wonder, so maybe you don't need to kill it to win the game. You know, it would be funny if one of them just deleted the wonder to make space for a building and they lost the game because of that. I don't think it's going to happen, but I mean, Otter is definitely not going to do it because he plays this kind of settings in other tournaments, so I don't expect him to delete the wonder. Empire, I don't know that much about him, so maybe he would do it. Just to make more space. Alright, so... Okay, Otter getting a hit on the villager. Tower helping, but there's no loom on... Oh no, there's loom on that villager. Oh, because they have 6. Yeah, I'm used to the scout 3, so the scout's 3. But yeah, an halberdier can kill a villager with loom, now that I think about it. So Otter needs to be careful. The halberdier is healing in the tower for Empire. And we have militia. There's militia on the way for Empire. Sorry. And Otter knows that. He should have noticed militia. Yeah, he definitely knows about the militia. He's tracking it. And Otter is going for militia himself. No man-at-arm. Upgrade yet for Empire. Otter is going to lose the halberdier. Ooh, that's huge. That halberdier could have been amazing if his opponent eventually went into early cav. I mean, it would have been amazing early on, not for that long, but I think... So halberdiers have plus 32 against cavalry, right? Yeah. So they lose 1-on-1 against paladins, unless we're talking about, I think, Japanese and Bohemian halberdiers against standard paladin. But they should be able to take down a knight 1-on-1. Maybe even a cavalier, I'm not sure. you don't really see them 1v1, you just normally see them in groups. Ooh, ooh. Empire will lose the halberdier as well. Okay. That evens it out. Otter, after the hole he had in the previous game, is going to be very careful about this, about walling. He still has a wall over here. Sorry, a hole over here. But there's a tower, so maybe it doesn't need to be too wary about it. This militia, it will not die to the TC. Oh, actually, it will. Never mind. Was about to say it will not die to the TC, but it will get weakened quite a bit, so they won't find any damage. And Otter is going forward with his own man-at-arms. And there's no follow-up from neither of them. We don't see a range from Otter. I mean, I'm expecting range because he's on gold. We do not see a range from Empire. Oh, actually, he has one in the back. Okay. 10 farms against 8. But Otter already has the 2 eco upgrades. Oh, double bid axe is going to be even better for him because he's Armenians. Is he not adding the archer range? He still doesn't know about the range. So he might be thinking, oh, he's not going for feudal age military. Okay, Otter does not get arson. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. Gods do not get arson for a moment. I thought Otter was the one with gods. So yeah, gods do not get arson. So in feudal age, their infantry is going to be actually weaker than other civs against buildings. Because they do get +1 as a bonus against buildings. But arson gives you +2, and now arson can be researched in feudal age. So okay, Otter is going to lose the infantry. Is he going for an archer range? No. He's just making... Oh, he's going for longswords in feudal age. Is that worth it though? No, okay, he cancelled it. Yeah, he's going to drop a tower on the gold. I like that. And he's going to try and get up to castle age, but... Yeah, his opponent is quite closer to castle age than he is. So I don't think that's going to work. Okay, tower goes up just in time. It is going to keep away the archers. You can garrison the mule cart in the tower as well. I don't think that adds arrows to the tower the way that villagers do. Well, actually, now that I think about it, let's... Yeah. Let's just make it that way. I should probably keep it like that for the whole duration of the league. And yeah, Empire is up to castle age without having to use the market. Otter going for a second barracks. I think that's a misclick. I think he wanted a second building for castle age, but he just... Yeah. He dropped down the wrong one. I mean, it was basically completed. Just completed and just dropped the blacksmith somewhere else. So yeah, that must have been a... Either... I think it's going to be a hotkey mistake. I wouldn't know which hotkey is Otter uses, if he uses the new ones, where you have, I don't know, Q for build and house, W for military buildings and barracks and whatnot, or if he uses the older ones like I do. So you have B for building, or to build with the villagers, V for military buildings, and then you have, I don't know, B for barracks and whatnot. I have E for house, older hotkeys. Empire gets to Castle Age. He's going Knights. He's got 2 in the queue. He already got Bloodlines. And just like Otter snowballed him in the previous game, I think Empire is going to be able to snowball him in this one. We do have longswords from Otter. And he should know his opponent is not going to stay on archers because, well, they're not crossbows, and if you clicked on them, you would see they have no bodkin. I mean, longswords, they're not that bad against knights. I think 2v1 they win. The issue is going to be having those numbers. I think another barracks. That's going to be 3 barracks total for Otter. Okay, he's going for the spam. I don't think he has enough eco to sustain 3 barracks production. I wouldn't mind seeing a church. You do have good monks as Armenians. Sure, a church is not going to help you the way that it does for Georgians, because it doesn't improve your villagers' work rate. Ooh, two-handed swordsman changes everything. Otter, you're open. Yeah, an Empire is going to... Yeah. Empire changes his mind and he's going, oh. Yeah, he's thinking, okay. You're getting infantry, I'm going back to archers. Do keep in mind these are... You could get Gambizons if you wanted to. I mean, these are two-handed swordsmen. Now they should... I don't think they win one-on-one against the knights, but they're going to be nice. Pretty nice against the knights. And if Otter gets Gambizons, he already got the second armor. If he gets Gambizons, then he can probably even run into the crossbows, right? If I got 65 HP, you could eventually add some siege. Okay, Otter is not even adding bills. So he's just going to idle the TC and just spam units. Okay, I like that. I'd like to see forward siege now. Just make a ram. Make a ram or maybe some scorpions to take care of the crossbows. Don't attack the monastery. Attack the knight. Attack the knight. Okay. Otter could potentially win this fight if he kept all of his units in the same spot, but he divided them. And, I mean, these are not knights, right? So there's value in dividing your forces when you're going with knights, because they have mobility, so you can hit multiple spots. But no, infantry, you need that mass. Kind of like with crossbows. Knights are also quite strong even individually, but they're quite expensive. So it makes... You can divide the mass. Not with infantry. Okay, Otter is going for a ram. No, why not siege tower? They're OP. Yeah, I would like to see a church over here. Because now that you deleted... Especially now that you deleted the walls, your opponent could just run to the tower with knights. If you have a church, you cannot do that because the tower will attack the knights if they attack the church, and the church will attack the tower if... Yeah, you know, You get what I mean. 3 TC from Empire. Otter is staying on 1. So he needs to snowball this. He needs to kill fast because he's already behind by 20 vills. He's got the potential to snowball and steamroll his opponent's base. But he needs to act quickly. And he's going now. Still no Gambesons. Did he forget? I mean, Otter could potentially... Wait, is he eventually going for the... He could probably nuke the TC if he wanted to. Is he going for the Wonder? Okay, he's going for the tower. Again, he's dividing his forces. I don't like that. You need to keep them massed. Also, why did the infantry go alone without the rams? This is not looking good for Otter. He's losing too many units for nothing. And now, yeah, Empire is way ahead in vills. Where is Otter going with the rams? Oh, he's going to try and come in from the side. Is he actually going for the Wonder? I think he is. Okay, these knights, if they get in here, they can just dive and kill everything. I think Otter is going for the Wonder. He knows where the Wonder is. Yeah, just get your infantry into the rams. If Otter can win the game by killing the Wonder, which we still have no... Yeah, we still don't know for sure. These 4 rams can take down the Wonder. And Otter can survive until then. This TC will take care of everything. Actually, let me check in game if they says... Hey Tech, yeah, we got a generation with the Wonder, and the thing is, it is called, the Wonder's name is Defend the Wonder, so I don't know for sure. Does that mean that if the Wonder dies, you lose the game? Because if it does, then Otter might be about to win the game. You know, it would be so sad if the Wonder dies and nothing happens. Oh, no, never mind. Okay. Otter wins. Okay. It just took a moment there. Okay, so Otter wins 2-1. I got very worried there for a moment for Otter. Oh. Yeah, I'm glad that worked. Ah. Yeah, Otter, I know you knew that, but I didn't, because I don't play Defend the Wanderer and stuff like that, so I thought it was just for flavor, the name of the building. But yeah, I'm glad you won that one. And you won the set. Okay. So now I'm not going to end the stream just yet, because so my opponent from the Chosen Ones might be able to play right now, so I'm just waiting for him to respond. I think he's in game, so we'll just wait for him. If he cannot play, I think J Skills is around, so if I'm not playing the Chosen Ones, I'm going to be playing my second set of the sprint of Alchemy League. So I'm going to stop recording for those who are watching this on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you.